Everything litty, I in the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a give running right. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Shot.
Another carry for him. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
May now to throw on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually hit to that other sideline.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here's May to the air. Dump off caught by his back. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Get it. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Handoff on second and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Rocco 80. Let go.
Back to the well again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on.
I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers trim the lead to 1. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. First down throw for May. Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots break the tie here in the first. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Steelers 7.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away.
Corey Gallis to kick off for New England.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Go.
Trying the right side. And it will only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
10 yards on the pickup in 2nd and inches.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Setting him on the dive. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They say that football is cyclical, that everything comes back at some point. I hope fullbacks do, because this guy just showed you they can be incredibly valuable.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
They're going play action. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 tight, 19, ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Go. Ready,
They'll work against the blitz. Catch made. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Christian Harris on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready, Bronco swing, Bronco,
Give now to the running back. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready? 70 Lions. See the ball, see the ball, see the ball.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Williams outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
May now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panther 60. Get up. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
36-yard line.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They give it to him again. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19, go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got his man. This is Noel. Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. And turn a good play into a great play.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on, set!
He's dropping back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
1. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
May on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Man in motion, out of the slot. May now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Again, it's May. Big strike here to Williams. And he takes it down to the 33. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33. May's going to take it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's May. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
Patriots 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready?
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 60 boxes. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle. 60.
Hand off to the back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Guy plays straight ahead. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's not going to show up as a first down gained on the stat sheet, but I don't think they are disappointed with the results. Hey, listen, that's good yardage and a nice change of pace for their ground game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. Get it.
Here's a dive up the middle. Jukes away from one. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Gets a pickup of 4 yards and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there.
Ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 19, shot. Ready?
Here's Brown again. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams coming in motion right. To the air on first down, May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down from the 42. Here's May to the air. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
Here goes throw. Ready, what's up?
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Patriots have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing is May. Brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 1. Here's May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 4-point game here in the fourth. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
Patriots 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready.
Good yardage run here for Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run again with Brown. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Pass. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 57-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Check.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Being offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Second and 3 now.
Get it. Get it.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
11-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers holding on to a field goal lead.
Ready.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Scott.
On the ground, Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Come on. Come on. Set. 60. 70 line. Viking 18. Ready.
Run with Brown. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 28.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's May on first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
So once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running run. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going play action, May. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were testing, but they knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They let the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air yet again, May. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. 2nd and 10, so at the 28. Throwing again, it's May. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
To throw. Drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moment. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Second quarterback run here. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. They're drawn up for it. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Likely going to see him take a knee here, force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead.